Today I want to show you a great website for creating your own infographics. If you're not familiar with infographics, they're a really cool way to make information very visual for your students. So you can make one as a teacher, or you can have your students sign up and have your students create infographics on a topic that they're studying. So the website we're going to use today is called Piktochart. And you do have to create an account and confirm your email address. So I've already done that. I'm just going to show you some of the editing that they have and what it really looks like. Um, I do really suggest starting off with some of the templates. It seems kind of hard to do this, without anything to go off of, especially as a student. So this is probably going to be easier for them to use a template, which is totally fine. So I'm going to just click on infographics so that we can just look at those. I'm going to pick this first one here, this festival one. It really doesn't matter what it says on it because you can do all kinds of stuff within the editor. So there are a lot of like pop-up bubbles that come up while you're working. So, if you see any, sometimes they help you out, sometimes they're just annoying. But I'm going to work on some facts about the American Revolution today. So this is set up into what they call like blocks. So you could see it's sort of like separate pages and you can get rid of them. Some of these get really long. So if you want to just narrow it down, you could just, for example, click on the block and then um, you could just exit out and just delete the whole block. So if you only want your students maybe to work on, an infographic that's going to be 2 pages long, it might be helpful to narrow it down for them. So I'm going to just start clicking around, and I'm going to write this on the American Revolution. And as you can see, you can just, click on the text that's already there. You can try to move things around. Sometimes it's hard to find the exact box. There we go. Doesn't want to, there we go. Doesn't want to cooperate today. Okay. And it's a good skill for students to have, to just like play around with stuff and kind of figure out how to do things on their own. So, for example, maybe trees are not a really good representation of the American Revolution. So let's delete some of those. And we're going to add some icons on the side. So over here you have some different things to choose from: graphics, background, text boxes to add, shapes and lines, icons, and photos and photo frames. So this is really friendly to use. Pretty much you just select everything that you want, and drag and drop it onto your infographic. So I'm going to go people and see if I can find some kind of soldier or something. Okay, there's a lot here. So I'm just going to pick this first guy because he looks like a farmer. They did have farmers in the American Revolution, right? So that works. And you just kind of drag it and drop it wherever it goes. Um, Anything that's here, you basically can move around. You can change the color to things. There's color options. So maybe you want this to be blue. That's more patriotic. Maybe you want to get rid of these pet-friendly ideas. Maybe you want to change the color of this banner. So you click color and you change that to red, because red, white, and blue, America, of course. Here, you can just highlight your text. This infographic serves to give you the basic information about the battles of the American Revolution. There you go. Okay, maybe you want to change the entire background, so you can go ahead and hit background. Ooh, red and white stripes. That's very patriotic. The colors don't really match. Let's go with this one. So it's kind of cool, to just have students give this a try and be able to play around with it, trial and error in a type of way, and also, to summarize their information. I would suggest having them, have their information beforehand, before they're going to make this infographic. They should have some kind of notes or something to go off of. I think if you are trying to do research while you're doing this, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. So it's probably helpful to have the students, have some type of notes or some idea of what they're going to do going into it. Um, Before my students created theirs, I showed a bunch of examples of infographics, like just funny stuff, how many people use the internet, anything like that, really. Anything to sort of get their mind working about how they can, portray their information visually. So it's really interesting to use. I hope you give it a try. I'm probably going to continue playing with this for a while because why not, right? All right, so I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how to create your own infographic. Thanks a lot.